Solomon, he started building all these idol worshipping temples for his heathen women. And it's like, he doesn't want that from us, okay? But let's go to Haymaker 54. This is identifying who these people are. Go me to Deuteronomy chapter 29 and 1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you.
Very tender. We're very tender people, let's be honest. We're very loving. We might be big and strong to the other nations, but to our brothers, okay, we know that we're soft when we get to know each other. We're loving when we get to know each other. You know what I mean? Soul, R&B, we're loving, we're delicate, yeah? Go on. But
I'm very delicate. His eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
See there, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother. Bloods and Crips. Alright, you got Ghana versus Nigeria. You got Tottenham. You got Tottenham versus. You got Wood Green versus Tottenham. You got Tottenham versus Tottenham now. N17 versus 1-5. You got Johnson's versus the Burgers in Birmingham. You got the Bloods versus the Crips. You got everywhere we go. Alright, we got a madness, a hatred against the so-called blacks, the Latin Americans, the Seminole Indians. They've got hatred against each other as well. Alright?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Okay, the wife of his bosom. Back in the 60s, Tulsa, Oklahoma, we was building cities. Why? Because we had a certain level of love for each other. Self-love, enlightenment, and loving each other. Alright? But it wasn't with the laws and the commandments. That's why it got overthrown. Because it says if you come to the laws and the commandments, no one shall be overthrown. Alright? It was done in the wrong vibration. Alright? Wrong spirit. You read the right word, the wrong spirit.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Now we got 2021, we got Teen Mum, MTV Teen Mum. Single parent households and that. Alright? We've been brought up like that for a long time anyway. But this is a sign upon our generations forever and ever. This was happening to us back in the Roman times. Even to this day, we've got single parent households, man. Alright? Dad's just out there juking up all the gal them, making whores of the women. Alright? And now they don't know who, and he's got a wife that's got 3 daughters or 3 sons already, and he's making another one with her. You know what I mean? That's not of the scriptures. There shall be no whore amongst the daughters of Israel, and no sodomite amongst the sons of Israel. Alright? Do verse 29 and verse 1. So this is who he's talking to. This is we've got to find out who you are. This is pertaining to the black people, right? The so-called black people, right? They're going through these. This is a sign for the black people, right? Everyone going through. Not all the nations go. Not Chinese people don't go through this. The white people don't go through this, right? The Edomites. Let's see who it is.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
The children of who?
With the children of Israel.
These words were spoken to the children of Israel. Okay?
In the land of Moab.
Yeah, end it on that, brother. So, according to this in the Bible, right? They said, what's your nationality in the Bible? Who do you reckon you are in this Bible? The sons of Israel, bro. Right. That's in the Bible. That's what that's our mission. Our mission is to just tell people, look, it's high time to wake up out of sleep. It's high time to stop being in the delusion and know that you're not black, you're not an African, alright? African, it means Leo Scipio Africanus. Yeah, etymology of words and stuff. We can't be a Leo Scipio Africanus. He's just the guy that drew the map and done it. We can't be that guy, man. Alright? Give me Psalms 49 and 11. Alright? Because this is... Yeah, oh, you saw me and my brother here. You saw us too, isn't it? No, not last Friday. It was there Thursday. But we got other brothers that are in Brixton as well. They teach as well, and they're brothers with us, man. But we can't just keep the word in one zone and spread it. You understand? As far as it can. Yeah, no, that's all right. The brother knows he's an Israelite because that pertaineth unto the West Indians and the Caribbeans. He knows that's his brother and sister. We read him the one about his brother and sister. So, Psalms 49 and 11.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11.
It shows you that.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
The inward thoughts, alright? That's in their soul. They think they're going to live on, alright? Alright? These people think they're going to be here and run the world forever. Go on, bro.
and their dwelling places to all generations.
And they think that they're gonna always dwell in every place for all their generations. But go on, bro.
They call their lands after their own names.
They call the lands after their own names. Amerigo Vespucci, all right? Scipio Africanus, Columbus, all right? These are the so-called Edomites, the wicked nations. Because Job 9:24, all right, it says that they call the lands after their own names. This is the book of whoever gets it first.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked.
The world has been given to the wicked because it should be given to the Israelites. We should be running things in the earth. All right, according to 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and 54. We should be running the world, but it's been given to the Israelites, to the heathens. All right, because have you heard of Daniel? You heard of the story of Daniel? All right, and Daniel, where is it? Where is that? Oh, here it is. This one. Daniel, he prophesied that Babylon, all right, Egypt, Assyria, then Babylon, Persia, Greece, Rome, and now modern day society, Babylon today, right? He says that the world is not going to run forever. It's going to have a time when the iron's going to separate from the clay, all right? And that's the story in the book of Daniel, right? When Nebuchadnezzar had a dream, he didn't understand what it meant, all right? Nebuchadnezzar is the time of the golden head. But now we're at the time of the end. You're living in beautiful times. You're living in the time of prophecy, brother. You understand? That's why it's our different empires. Each part, it represents an empire. Now we're at this bit here where it's about to break.
Iron and clay.
Yeah, iron and clay can't mix together, man. That doesn't work scientifically. And so that's why it can't stand. That's why there's wars happening with Israel and Palestine. All right, with Russia and America. Russia and America are both coming from the Caucasus Mountains. They are, let's be real. They're both Caucasians. Yeah. So now Satan, that fight is against Satan, it can't stand. All right, that doesn't work because we have been fighting and killing each other for so long. So the curses, it says in Deuteronomy chapter 30 and 7, that once we keep the commandments, the curses are going to wash off us and it's going to go on to the heathens.
That's right.
So now we're learning that we are Israelites. We're learning that we just should love each other and respect each other. You understand? This is what we're meant to do. Love our brother, show him, yo bro, do you know when the Sabbath day is? No, not Ethiopians, curse with the Ethiopians. Forget Ethiopians, the Israelite day. Alright, for the Most High's day, and it's for the Israelites, it's from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Alright? Because the day is from evening to evening according to Genesis chapter 1. Okay? So they'll think a day begins at 12 o'clock and then from AM to PM. No. It's when the sun goes down today, it's gonna be next Sunday. Yeah?
And this is the book of Genesis chapter 1 and verse 5. And God called the day light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day.
So evening is when the sun goes down. Alright? That's a day according to the Most High. We live according to the Most High. We don't live according to the traditions of men. Alright? We don't go not unto the ways of the heathens and to none of his ways. Have you got, we'll get these out. We'll show you. Just give me the haymaker. So when he leaves here, he, without a shadow of a doubt, knows that he's the chosen person on this world.
God, this is the book of...
You've got to leave here knowing that God loves you and doesn't give a damn about nobody else, bro. He wants you to keep his commandments. He wants you to love him. And he doesn't want anyone else to love him except the Israelites. Because that's the covenant, it said in Deuteronomy 29, it's the covenant that we have been made with the Most High. We made a covenant with blood. Understand?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 54. After these, Adam also who made his Lord over all thy creatures, from him come we all, and the people also who thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken.
So see that? Everyone comes from Adam. Let's be real, innit? Everyone was going to say, oh yeah, we're all from Adam. That's what they love to say, right? When you tell them that God only loves the Israelites. But ain't we all from Adam? Alright?
Yeah. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people also who he has chosen. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Let's read it. Let's see who's chosen. So we showed you who Deuteronomy was spoken to, right? Speaking to the children of Israel. We'll show you what it's saying.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Okay, that's possessive. That's possessive, saying that we are chosen, we're above everybody on the face of the earth. Yeah, that's our YouTube channel. You can subscribe. It's when you're ready, King.
Verse 55.
Verse 55, yeah?
All these have I spoken before thee, O power, because thou hast made us the world for our sake.
The world's made for whose sake?
For our sake.
The world's made for whose sake?
For our sake.
Who's the world made for, bro? For the Israelites. Yeah? For us.
As for the other people,
As for the other people,
which also come from Adam,
they all come from Adam, right? Yeah. But the chosen as well, yeah?
thou hast said that they are nothing.
What are they?
They are nothing.
What's the other people, bro?
They are nothing.
They are not.
But to be like unto spittle.
No, bro, what are the other people that according to them? Every one of them, China people there, Indian people there, Arab people there.
They are nothing.
Right? There's 12. There's 18 different nations according to God in the Bible, right? All right. We are the top number one, right? Esau is our brother, all right? Esau is our brother, all right? You know, Esau is our brother, you get me? All right? And Esau hates them. God hates the Edomites, all right? But we coming out of Shem, all right? And then we come out of Aripadax, yeah? And then we come out of Abraham and Isaac and then Jacob, as we said earlier, and the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Israel is Yasha Allah in the Hebrew. Yeah? Yasha means prince and Allah means power. You know when they say, oh, Allah, it just, Allah just means power. But our power, his name, he has a name. Right? His name is Yahweh. Right? That's the power, that's our name of our power. That's a strong name to have, bro. That's a strong tower to rest our head upon. Because when you're praying, some pray upon Yahweh, some pray upon Jehovah, some pray upon a higher. Yeah? We know his name to be Yahweh. Yeah, right? It's written here. Yahweh. Alright? In the name of Yahweh Shai. Alright? Yahweh Shai. That's who we call upon. Because he's only coming to save the Israelites and no one else. Go and keep reading, it's going to say that. The others are like unto spit. Alright?
And have not like an abundance of a drop that falleth from a vessel.
And he likes them like, if you drop something, if I drop a little piece of this on the floor, like, am I going to care about it? I've still got what's left in the cup. I'm not going to care about what dropped on the floor. Do you cry over spilt milk? Like, come on, the Most High doesn't give a damn about the other nations. Right? He even said that the Lebanons, they're not even worth burning. Like, without burning them, what is that going to do? It's not going to even help. You understand that, bro? All right, let's get Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. Let's get the whole point. This is the conclusion of why we're doing this, King. Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. Now Israel, what does Yahweh thy power require of thee?
So now you're an Israelite, right? Yeah, according to the Most High, yeah, because we love God, we fear God. What does the Most High require of us?
But to fear Yahweh thy power.
Meant to fear the you know when it's not like one of them fearful ones, like it is that fearful one really still.
Yes,
but
both.
You know, because he's that powerful, he can just wipe you out. But at the same time, you're meant to fear him like how he's your mom, like you fear your father and your mother. Like if you come home late, mum, you're gonna get some beats, man. You're meant to fear him like that. You understand? Like he's our father, right? Right?
To walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways.
To love him.
To love him.
To serve Yahweh thy power.
Okay, to love the Most High is to serve him. Okay, but how do we serve him? Right? Because you don't want to serve him pork. Does he like pork? You know what I mean? He doesn't. Remember Cain? He wanted to serve the Most High, but he gave him the wrong sacrifice. He sacrificed grapes and bushes and Irish moss. You understand? The Most High says, what are you doing? You're giving me this stuff. I preferred what Abel gave me. Abel gave me the correct sacrifice, lamb without blemish and things like that. And gold and stuff. Alright?
With all thy heart and with all thy soul,
All thy heart, all thy soul.
to keep the commandments of Yahweh
Alright, keep the
and
commandments.
his statutes which I command thee this
So
day.
now you know you're an Israelite, yeah? You need to fear God and keep his commandments, King. Alright?
So I'm gonna read up now.
Yeah, read up on that tonight. Before you leave, we're going to show you two books. Okay, that's the mark of the beast. If you get Revelation chapter 13 and start from 16. This is 13, 16. Alright, yeah, get that out.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand,
Alright, so this is a mark, alright? Alright, in the right hand, go on.
or in the forehead,
You're in their foreheads, yeah? Go on.
that no man might buy or sell.
Alright, so this thing would go straight up your nose into your forehead. That's what they're doing right now with this damn vaccine test. Alright, they're sticking this thing up so it goes into your forehead. Alright? And they're putting jabs in people's arms. No jabs, no jobs, okay? Alright? We could give a damn if they strike the channel. Alright? The word is gonna come out. The word is gonna come out. You get me? We could give a damn. As long as we're giving it to you, brother. Yeah? Give me reading, bro.
That, and that no man might buy nor sell, say he that have the mark
So no
or the
man-
name of the beast.
No jobs, no jobs, alright? No man can go and have work and do things except they have the mark of the beast, alright? Keep reading, bro. Look. Oh, no. It adds
Or
up to
the
666,
number,
okay?
or the number of his name.
See that?
Here is wisdom.
There is wisdom.
Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast,
Let them count the number of the beast.
for it is the number of a man.
So you see in the Hebrew, right? This is the sign wa, all right? And the sign wa is the number 6, because in the Hebrew, a, ba, ga, da, ha, wa. All right, that's it. Like a is 1, ba is 2, ga is 3, da is 4, ha is 5, and wa is number 6. We don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our letters are our numbers, okay? So the wa sign, yeah, is 6. All right, so that is the wa sign. That is and. So that monster drink, it stands for 666. That's the same symbol as the wa sign. All right, so look, Google has got 666. Keep reading, it's going to tell you. Let us hear wisdom, right?
Let us hear wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast.
So the
for the
count
number,
the number
of the beast.
beast.
For it is the number of a man.
For this, the number of a man.
And his number is 603 scores and 6.
300, 3 scores. A score is 20. So 3 scores is 60. So 666, bro. That's why we got that there. But it's not. The whole point of it is you don't want to get a mark, all right, in your hand or in your forehead, okay? Because it's showing that you're giving yourself up to the Babylon system, all right? All right. That's a good reason that you got that understanding, bro. All right. Yeah, good reading you got that understanding.
Thank you for spending time with me, brother.
That's good, man.
King James Version, yeah?
Get a KJV, yeah? Get a King James. And you got the Apocrypha with it.
And that as well, if it ain't a 1611.
If it's not one of these Bibles have this inside it, yeah? Yeah, so put this in there. And like with the fear of the Most High, start learning His commandments, King. That's how we inherit the kingdom, bro. Alright? Don't fear what they can do with this body, this flesh. This is nothing. Your soul has to live on with the kingdom with us, bro, yeah? What's your name, King? Huh? Osita. Isaiah. Yeshaya. Big up.
Have a good day, guys.
You too. Yeah, man. 12 tribes. Yeah, man. All praises, man. Let's get John. Let's get the book of John, man. Where it says the angels. Rejoice. John chapter. One that repented. I need to find this one. Is it John or Luke? It was John. Let's go. Go to Luke 15.
Luke 15.
Chapter 10.
Verse 10.
Luke 15 and 10, yeah.
Now, this is the book of Luke, chapter 15, verse 10.
Bring it out.
Likewise, I say unto you that there is joy in the presence of the angel of power over one sinner that repenteth.
Go to verse 7.
Verse 7. I say unto you that likewise joy shall be in the heavens over one sinner that repenteth, more than over 99 just person which need no repentance.
Exactly, man. The Most High is going to have joy when he sees just one of the Israelites repent, man. Alright? More than 99 people that don't even care about it, man. That's why we could come and cry out to the winds. We see more than 99 people out there, man. But the one that came over and said, you know what? I'm going to convert. I'm going to be healed. Alright? I know that biblically the Most High is coming for the Israelites. He don't love the other nations. He wants me to keep these commandments. All praises, man. All praises, man. Just give a hefty kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahara Kakadash, man. The Holy Spirit, man.
It was like earlier when we put it out, Yahweh Shai says, my sheep hear my voice and they come to me. So that's what happened. He had the probably Israelite foreigner, he heard and he came over, he hearkened. He went away. And then we had another brother right at the end. He came over, popped his back up, gave him the word.
He was going this way. He came, he took time, and he went that way. That's how you know that's the Spirit, man. Alright? So yeah. So let's just come and pull it out on the last bits.
Yeah.
The last bits of the Nazarite news. Alright, where did we end up at? We ended up at there was glow in the dark things. China, earthquakes and sinkholes. Alright? In Shandong and Maoming. Alright, in Tindoufou, Algeria, a wall that's 12 stories high of dust going for 4+ miles wide. Like this wall of dust. You know when you're watching that film, The Mummy, and you see that sandstorm, and then the thing turned into a face, like, yeah, what's his name?
Immortal.
That's not Joseph.
I know, but that's what they try to say.
They try to say it was Joseph.
Yeah.
That's not damn Joseph. Alright, but yeah. Boom. Yeah, the thing was long, man. It wasn't even moving. It just stood still like that. And I'm like, wow, that was crazy. That's the Most High, bro. Just put a wall of sand. Alright, we got in South Sudan, they're on a thin line to famine. I'm talking about they got the last preservatives in South Sudan with the damn Hamites, man. Could be some Canaanites or something, I don't really know. But you know how they look with their little beady faces, like little mushrooms, little pipheads, like. Yeah? And then we got in North Kazakhstan, Russia, there's a ship that was frozen, alright, that couldn't move after months and months, but now the water started to ice out and now it's being able to move, man. Alright? And then Nigerian police has invaded the church in Angu, and I don't know where that is, Inugu. Yeah, that's most probably how to pronounce it. Nigerians, police officers, are ramping with churches, man. Alright? And who knows, man? Maybe one or two of them have the spirit, because it says, for they that are persecuted for righteousness' sake. So who knows, man? But I doubt them churches are calling upon Yahweh, man. But maybe I don't know, who knows what's going on. Most High will have mercy on who he has mercy. And there's Eritrean soldiers are burning down churches in eastern Trege. I don't know where that is as well, but you know how it goes, all right? Maybe it's just the Most High saying they're teaching lies. Let's burn this place up with the idol worship, burn down their graven images. Maybe it's that spiritual on the right hand spirituality for the left hand side people, man. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a spirit that just wants to grab them still. Now we're gonna talk about something we don't normally talk about with on the Nazarite news. we're going to talk about some of these damn stabbings, man. Because we seem to forget about the gun crime and the stabbings that go on, all right? Because there's so much of it. We'll be here all day for a week here. The amount of stabbings and murders that happen around the world, right? We would have to be here for a damn good time. We'll be here for a good time. We'll be like, bro, come on, we're not here to talk about these damn heathen jakes killing it and murdering each other, but the Spirit's got it in, man, this week that we talk about a couple of these things because it's been rampant, man. All right? In one day, in London, in England, all right? In Sutton, a 40-year-old woman, a woman in her 40s, was stabbed to death multiple times by young people, man. Young people are stabbing old people, man. In Lewisham, a 74-year-old man got stabbed by a and there was a suspect that was 23, all right, 23 years old, is in custody for stabbing some 70-year-old. Now, come on, now. You're a rude boy, innit? Stab someone that is like, no, sorry, don't stab no one. But why go for the old man? You know what I mean? Why go for anyone, really and truly? But come on, why go for the old man, man? Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, innit? That's how he has to go. Like the Most High said he had to die that day by the hands of this damn heathen. It could have been an Israelite. In TPL, in Turnpike Lane, all right, a 20-year-oldish, all right, got shot multiple times, and someone actually shot him back. So now there's people dead in Turnpike Lane and fighting over some gun crime, man. And we read that already. And they were little young. They were the young rude boys. You know what I mean? But amongst these young rude boys, they got Egyptians in the congregation, man. You know what I mean? The Somalis, they call them, innit? The Egyptians is amongst them, man. And we got that. The hand joining hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Okay? We got that. The eyes shall be evil towards their brother. All right? And that's just us saying the Most High, man. Precept. Bring out your precept.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, one realm against another.
Exactly, that's what's gonna happen, man. Right? Wars, fighting, and you know how it goes.
Yeah,
right?
Verse 32. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen which are shown